first of all, that's an excellent question. And it also points out a larger theme that I want to get to after this, which is, let's talk about the discussion between technology and finance in-house and the fact that it's a miscommunication. It's nobody's fault, but we can help to line that communication up. So, excuse me. If you get into, you can look at, there are techniques, different analyses that you can run where you look at how your business runs, what are the details in the operation. You get into the statistics and you end up running Monte Carlo analyses about if we spend $2 million on this security versus this security, how much are we going to reduce this particular risk? And I use $2 million particularly because these type of analyses usually occur in enterprise level companies that are self-insuring a significant amount of their risk. And so they want to analyze how they feel they can minimize that as best as possible. When we look at insurance, we don't look at where are our best security investments going to be. That's something that the internal security team really needs to decide based on how operations run. And the underwriting is based on understanding that. In terms of the dollar amount, what we encourage companies to do, and I always say encourage, is because we provide the information and really like them to do the calculation, because nobody, even my parents, want their son an insurance agent telling them how much insurance to buy. It just, nobody likes that. So what is the calculation that you need to look at? Right now, we know that the average ransomware attack, whether you pay it, don't pay it, great security, okay security, the average attack, all amalgamated together, is over 3 weeks. Now, most companies will have security in place so that they should be able to shortcut that average. But it needs to be a discussion on how long could we be down for? Because that's the first big number that you're looking for. What is your downtime? And if we want to use quick and dirty numbers, if you're down for a week, call it 2% of gross revenue. 2 weeks, 4, 3 weeks, 6. How much of this do you need to insure and can you insure? If you could realistically, and a lot of companies are in this position, be down for 2 weeks, you need to start with 4% of your gross revenue and then think about what are the additional costs and expenses that you'll need to get up and running from there in terms of all the specialists that you'll bring in if it's a severe attack. What are you going to lose in terms of revenue? Insurance never says they cover gross revenue. What they say is, and this is another potential gotcha fine point thing, is it net profit or is it covering wages, lost revenue, lost sales, payroll, just everything that occurs, or is it just a small piece? What does the fine print say? So instead of looking at how will specific investments enter into the calculation, it's really about if we have a mistake in the system, if all this great security we put in place fails because someone makes a mistake through no fault of their own, what could it potentially cost us? That's the number you need to look at. That's the number we always look at with insurance. We don't look at our building and say, all right, well, we've put in CO2 sprinklers, water sprinklers, various types of alarms, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So let's insure 15% of the building. It doesn't work that way, because we need to plan for a serious but not catastrophic loss.
Got it.